Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back. I have a wonderful garden tour for you all today. Of course, I have my good friend Michael Glassman, landscape designer here. And we have Dr. Don Lyman. Don, thank you so much for letting us be here.
Great, glad to have you.
So how long have you lived in this house?
About 30 years.
And your wife's family is from New England?
Correct, they're from Massachusetts.
And you're a wonderful husband.
Of course.
And designed a house and designed a landscape based on New England style. Is that right?
That's what she wanted. That's what she got.
I love it. I love it. And we are in California. We're actually in Sacramento area. And to have this house here makes me feel like I'm in a completely different area. I love it. And Michael, you designed this house, I mean, a long time ago, right?
Like 30 years ago, yes.
Tell us about that.
It was funny because I had worked with them, he and his wife, on their other house, and then they announced to me, we're going to build our dream home. So it was like, great. And they took me over to the lot, and there was an old house that they pulled down, and then they showed me the plans. And what we did was we did a plan that could be implemented over a long period of time. And since it was their dream home, and since they were going to live here, this was going to be their final resting place and everything. We didn't have to rush, but we had a roadmap. By doing a plan, we had a roadmap. And so things were done according to finances, what they could afford, what could be done at this time. And over the years, it's been 30 years, we're gradually adding and adding and adding till we're just about done.
Oh, I hope.
Yeah.
Your hope, right? Can we talk about the colors of this garden? Can you tell us about why there's certain colors here?
Yes, well, I happen to be red-green colorblind, which means I have trouble matching things.
Okay.
And also seeing certain colors.
Okay. So you can't see red, you can't see green in all of those shades.
That's right.
So there's absolutely no point for us to plant, or for Michael to plant red flowers inside your garden, because what does it look like to you?
Not what you see.
Okay.
Right, and he was telling me, which I didn't know, pink comes out a dirty white.
Really?
Right.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Well, and if you have purple, that's a mixture of blue and red. My eye does not see the red, all I see is the blue.
So purple looks like blue to you.
Right.
That's right.
And so you'll notice as we walk around, there's lots of white. He can see white.
Yeah.
There's lots of blues. There's a little lavender he can see. So we did mostly greens, whites, some grays, and yellow and blue and purple.
Yeah, so you can see yellow.
That's right.
Awesome. Very nice. All right. Well, let me grab the camera, and then we'll go look around. Michael can show us what's going on, and we'll see your beautiful pergola in the back.
Great. Have fun.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, Mr. Glassman, show me what you did.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it
by the
beautiful?
way. Yeah.
I love it. I mean, and it is developed over time wonderfully. So the material we use for the paving is bluestone. And bluestone comes from the United States. It's usually mined in either Connecticut, Vermont, that area. Again, the New England area. And you can see it's got a wonderful tone to it. And so what we wanted to do was an entry. We did the raised planters. And again, one of the things with the New England style is a little bit of formality, so the topiaries, the boxwood hedges. But
these are boxwoods?
These are boxwood topiaries. Okay. Are those amazing?
They're so cool. And then there's crepe myrtles in between.
In between.
Oh, it's just...
The lavender, purple crepe myrtle, and you can see the boxwood. I have pictures of this when they were first put in there, and they were tiny.
Yeah.
And they've been pruned to keep their shape, and then they're the gorgeous pyramids. They're done in a raised planter.
Is that bluestone as well?
That's bluestone. We faced and capped in bluestone, and you'll also notice they have lights.
Oh, those are lights.
Those are lights.
Wow, beautiful.
So they're illuminated, and then you have this wonderful entry to enter in to where you go to the front of the house.
And Dr. Lyman lives in a neighborhood.
He does.
A beautiful neighborhood.
Beautiful
by
neighborhood.
the way. But it is a neighborhood, and he does have neighbors.
Yes.
So it's kind of nice to have this as kind of like walled off. You
Exactly.
know?
A little bit. You will notice there's not a lot of fences. This, again, New England, they don't have a lot of fences. So we used hedges.
Yeah.
We used trees to give them privacy without doing a lot of fences.
I love that.
Yeah, isn't that cool? And then you'll notice the pattern that we had coming in. I love this. And these are really, really cool. These are October Glory maples.
This is an October.
This is an October Glory maple.
Oh my gosh!
These were put in. They were little teeny trees.
Yeah.
I mean, they were tiny, and you can see how they've grown up.
So were they 30 years ago trees?
They were 30 years. This is one of the first things we did.
This is so gorgeous.
Isn't this beautiful?
Oh my! Can you imagine in the fall? Well, not you. I'm sure you've seen it, but I'm sure in the fall this is absolutely incredible.
Stunning, absolutely
it's
stunning.
Like you're in the East Coast. It's beautiful.
So then you walk down here, and it's bordered with the boxwood. You will notice the white carpet roses. Isn't this beautiful?
Michael, this is
and then
so
the thing that I love the most, oh my God, look at the white hydrangeas.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. This feels like I've been transported to the East Coast. I mean, to like the Hamptons or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is really cool. And then this is talking about things that can be done over time. Mm-hmm. When the house was built, this was originally a wood deck.
Oh, okay.
It rotted.
Yeah.
And we always knew that eventually, as they could afford it, we would change it over to bluestone. So at a certain period of time, the deck was taken out, and we did the bluestone porch and the steps. I love the curve.
I love it.
And then even look at the columns and done in bluestone.
Oh, I just love it.
And then again, you've got a porch with the white rocking chairs. It's such a neat feel.
Oh, look at this. So let's emphasize again, 30 years ago, you came to this property and you designed the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Knowing that they weren't going to do the whole thing immediately.
Exactly. Yes.
But they've followed that design over the past 30 years, which has allowed it to become what it is.
Exactly. And so, for example, and like the front walkway. Originally, the front walkway was just concrete. Mm-hmm. But after about 25 years, they called me up and they said, we're getting ready to retire. We have the finances to kind of finish it out. Yeah. So the concrete was crumbling. After about 25 years, the lifespan, it begins to fall apart.
Right.
So what we did was they took out the old concrete, they poured an underlayment of new concrete, and then we searched around to find the bluestone and covered this over with bluestone. And here's the interesting thing about sustainability. Concrete, not to say it's wonderful, love concrete, but it has a lifespan of about 25, maybe 30 years at the most. Usually I find it around the 25-year mark it starts to fall apart. This bluestone, 300, 400, 500 years. It's a natural stone, and it'll last forever. And that's the thing that's so neat about it. If you're planning on staying at a place for long periods of time and you want sustainability, using a natural stone is a perfect solution.
Yeah, and they knew they were staying here. Just like
they knew this was their dream home.
This was it. Yeah.
This was it. And so we couldn't afford in the beginning to do all bluestone, so we did concrete, and then eventually came back in and did the bluestone.
I love that. I love that because it gives hope to those of us
exactly
who are earlier on in our garden that like, okay, let's just start here. But if you have the plan in place, then you know what to do next.
Exactly.
As soon as when you can afford it.
And the thing that I love about this is that yes, we didn't put full-size trees in there. These were little teeny trees, but over the last 25, 30 years, I mean, look at them. They're magnificent.
I know. They're so, so beautiful. I mean, they just make such a statement.
They do.
They're really gorgeous. And you're right. The hydrangeas look beautiful. And you're doing a new installation, right, with more hydrangeas and stuff like that.
Yes, we did that on the side. We'll look at it at the end.
You already did it?
We already did it. They're done. In
fast.
fact, you can see them. They've already been put in.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That wasn't there the last time I was here.
Right. Everything is gradually working on adding things, taking things away, refining things. What originally was, there was a ditch all the way around the house and for drainage. And so what they eventually did was they were able to get the county to agree to put underground piping. They're filled in the ditch, and then they're eventually that's going to be a parking area. And what we did to separate the parking from the lawn and everything is we did a boxwood hedge with the hydrangeas under the tree. So again, it's something over a period of time.
Right, that's going to be developed. Before we go in the back, can you show off this garden bed here?
Yes, let's go.
This, I love this garden bed. I absolutely love it. So tell me what's in here.
So we have a mixture of crepe myrtles, and then what we have is the agapanthus, the light blue, the white carpet roses, and then the wonderful grasses.
This combination, first of all, how wonderful, because he can see it.
He can see it.
Which is just, to me, it's the most interesting thing. It's like you have to think about those things, right?
And then we bordered it. We used the bluestone as a border.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
And the thing that was nice about this is the grasses were here.
Okay.
That was why, but we added the agapanthus, we added the roses, and we planted the crepe myrtles. And over 25 years, besides the fact that they're beautiful trees, look at the branching structure.
I know.
They're like works of art.
They really are. The multi-trunked, I mean, and the peeling bark, I love it. And just having this grouping of them here,
Isn't that pretty?
I love it. This is stunning. Really, really beautiful.
Okay, there's another really special area I want to show you. So they wanted an area off the kitchen and kind of a private garden.
Uh-huh.
So what we did was we designed this with the white lattice.
Look at, I mean...
By the way, these are
gorgeous.
Camellias. These are white blooming camellias.
Oh my gosh, Michael!
Camellias sasanquas. So in the fall, these are all in bloom.
Oh my gosh, they are beautiful.
So then you come in here, and I love this. This is a secret garden.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding?
So we wanted a focal point. Look at this fountain.
Are you kidding?
It's a big pot that the water just bubbles over.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this ground cover underneath it?
This is a chorus, and then we also have the carex.
Oh my goodness.
And then 2 weeping cherries. One is kind of struggling. It's old. But then we've got flanking the fountain.
Yeah.
These are Shiryu Japanese maples.
Oh my gosh. They're beautiful.
And then we also have in the corner another gorgeous Japanese maple over here, surrounded by the most incredible array of holly leaf ferns and sword ferns.
Oh my goodness. I've been transported to the East Coast, to the Hamptons.
I mean, look at this. You look out of these windows for privacy, and you've got this enclosed garden with the wonderful sound. I mean, I love this.
I love this too. So what room is back here behind
There's
this?
the kitchen, and then there's a study.
Okay, so they can just kind of come out here.
Yes.
And I mean, they can even like prop the door open or something just to enjoy this. Oh, it's beautiful. And then I love that you can see the tops of the crepe myrtles.
Exactly.
And these crepe myrtles over here. Oh, Michael, I love this. So this fence, you designed this?
Yes, designed this.
So it's just lattice?
It's lattice. Most lattice you see is a diamond shape, but that doesn't go with the architecture. So we had made sure that it was in the squares.
So it's very New England
It's
style.
very New England, which I love.
Oh my gosh, how fun. And I just think that that's so cool to have a place like that that could easily be a throwaway.
Yes.
Right? This tiny little spot, you could just kind of ignore it, throw some grass in. But look at this ground cover.
Well, imagine, here's the thing is, think about it.
Look at that.
Think about this. If you had, if all you had was a tiny little front courtyard, and you did this, you did the lattice screen and a sitting area, a little patio, and made this lush. I mean, this is gorgeous. And you'll notice the rain chain.
It's so pretty. And that's hooked up to drip.
It's hooked up to drip, so it's running.
Oh my gosh.
I love this place.
I love this place. I cannot get over this.
And then there's
ground
also
cover.
mixed in with the carex, we also have variegated liriope or liriop.
Yeah.
So it has the purple flower that blooms.
Oh my god, there's even moss.
I know. It's just I love this. I love
this. I love this.
And it's funny because a lot of the ones the gardens that I share with you are newly planted.
Yeah.
This has been in for 25 years.
This is mature.
This is mature.
Absolutely mature. I have to say, whenever I go on garden tours with you and you take me to new places, you know I'm taking notes from my own garden, right?
Yeah.
So I go through and I'm like, okay, I want that. Okay, I want that. Okay. But I want all of this in my secret garden. I mean, this is beautiful, especially are you joking?
Well, there's something that I want to say, and I always tell people, and of course, I love what I do, but I love interior design. But for example, you buy a couch, you buy a chair, you buy a set, and whatever you do stays the same. But in landscaping, the thing that this showcases is whatever you put in the ground, it gets better.
Yes.
So every year it gets better. So it's like a gift that keeps on giving, or even better gift.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, can you imagine? Like 20 years ago, it didn't look like this. But now that this maple has grown up, I mean, even seeing the roof right here is It's just...
I know, it's really pretty.
It's A+.
More to come, more to come.
I know we haven't even seen the backyard yet, which is the main point, but I love this.
I know, I thought you would. So now you enter into the backyard, and what we did was we went ahead and did the arbor over here with the bower vine growing on it.
That's bower vine?
That's a bower vine, white bower vine.
I love it.
Yep.
And these huge pots.
Huge pots with, again, the topiary privets.
Privets, and then more
of the boxwood with the white carpet rose. Wow. There is a theme.
There is definitely a theme.
And then you come in here.
Oh,
this is kind of cool. And then this used to be an old shack that they renovated, made it into a cottage, and this is like a guest cottage.
Oh, this is just
Isn't this cool?
More crepe myrtles.
White crepe myrtles, natchez, the boxwood around here, the white carpet roses. We even use a blue spruce.
Look at
a dwarf blue spruce.
Look at this. Look at this combination of colors. So you got the blue spruce, you got the icy blue.
No, you know what this is?
What?
This happens to be it's an olive. It's not a
like a bush olive.
It's a bush olive, yeah.
Oh my goodness! And then with the boxwood in front, and then the crepe myrtle behind. What a fantastic combination! And I think it's really fun to see this because often we see your tours, and you're right. You have just planted things 6 months ago or something like that. This has been here 20 years.
20 years,
right?
Yeah. And here's something interesting as you're walking in. Look at the garden sculpture.
Oh my gosh.
Which is very reminiscent of what you would see in the Hamptons or Cape Cod.
Oh, really?
They do natural with the rocks and the rusted iron.
So where'd they find them?
Mount Lassen.
Mount Lassen area?
Yeah, the Mount Lassen area. They happened to go into a small art store, and they found these in the Mount Lassen area. But so reminiscent of what you would see in the East Coast.
If I could find these, because I actually asked Don,
I love those.
If I could find these sculptures, because I want these sculptures in my own property, he says you can't get them anymore, which is so sad.
And again, the tree is a little gem magnolia. It's a dwarf version of the southern magnolia.
Gorgeous.
With the beautiful white flowers.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I have to come over here before we move on. What is this thing right here?
It's a topiary juniper.
Oh my God. Is this that cloud?
Yes.
Topiary?
Yes.
Interesting. It looks so cool. I know.
And look at the little... I love those.
Look at this, you guys. Look at how cute this is. If anybody knows any other place that we can find things that kind of look like this, like I said, he said that we can't get these sculptures anymore. The artist went out of business. But I just love them. I think they are just the cutest things, and they fit in with the style of this property so well. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I love it.
This was the original terrace that we did 30 years ago up here. We designed the upper terrace in bluestone, and then we also designed the rectangular pool.
It's incredible.
Now, in the original design, there was the bluestone around the pool, but all of this was concrete. And when we came back in, as I said, the concrete was kind of failing, so we changed this to bluestone. And one of the hardest things was, that was 26 years ago that we did the pool and the design, the upper terrace, but we had to search high and low to find the same bluestone after 26 years to find it that would go with this.
That would go with the other things. So this is 20 years old.
Almost 30 years old,
Almost 30 years old, and this is relatively newer.
Around the pool, but the coping, see the edging? That was originally bluestone.
You literally cannot tell.
You can't tell the difference.
So this should just show you how well it holds up versus concrete that will break down.
Exactly.
That's really interesting to see that.
And then this is something again that just makes you feel amazing. Well, we'll go back there. But these are Chinese pistache.
Oh, here.
We put them in for the shade, but these were little teeny trees.
Oh my God.
And look at them now.
Look at them.
And in the fall, oh my God, bright red.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite tree, of course.
I love
But
these.
I love that it's kind of built up and you have the boxwoods around it. It's just beautiful. It's just so beautiful. What a gorgeous property, Michael. Oh my goodness.
Isn't this? I love this. And then the focal point when you looked out, and this we designed from the beginning, was the pergola with the columns. These are stone carved columns called cantera. from Mexico.
Wow.
I actually owned a garden store years ago, and we used to import and design features like the fountain and the stone columns. We used to bring them in, and that's what we did the pergola in.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Michael owned a garden store.
It was called the Garden Gallery.
We need to do a video about all your experiences with the garden store.
Oh yeah,
let
me tell you.
Amazing.
So
okay.
An interesting thing about this is when they originally, and we'll show you some problem-solving things, when they originally built this property, behind them was a one-story little ranch-style home. Was beautiful. But the man that owned it was older, and eventually he died and they sold the property. And they had no idea what they were going to get. But what turned out is when they sold the property, they built this gargantuan contemporary mansion. So all of a sudden, the pergola did not have a back to it.
Okay.
It used to be open, and it was very picturesque. But when they built this home, it was on top of them.
Oh my gosh.
So the solution that we came
up. Bummer.
I know. It was
a bummer.
It was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
So what we wound up doing, and this is recent, that's why I said it's adaptability, it's change. So we came back in and redesigned this, and this is a recent addition. This year, we went ahead and in between the columns, we did this freestanding trellis.
Oh, yeah.
It's metal iron painted black, and then planted large specimens of star jasmine. And you can see it's totally covering so that you have privacy. And then to give them some interest, we did these hanging baskets and planted them out with coleus and creeping jenny.
Oh,
I love that.
Love it. I absolutely I mean, this is so beautiful. And I love how you've done it on the wire.
On the wire. It was perfect. We were able to hang them on the wire, drip irrigate them from the back so that they're watered, plant them out in the coleus and the creeping jenny, and then again, the focal point being the fountain.
Of course, yeah. I mean, this
is that gorgeous?
Insane.
And then these are adiantum, maidenhair ferns.
Oh my gosh.
They love tons of water, and they get that. They're drip irrigated, but they also get splashed by the fountain. I love this.
I just love this, and I can see it's lit up. So at night it gets lit up.
At night it's magical.
Oh my god! And then what are these over here?
Sago palm, big sago palms, and then again shade cloth on the top. It takes out 90% of the heat.
Oh my god!
So that this is not a hot box. Flanked them with the Japanese maples, again raised planters in bluestone, and then furnished this with the most comfortable outdoor furniture and rugs.
Look at how beautiful this is, and of course blue.
Blue.
Of course. Do you know where the furniture is from?
This came from Terra.
Oh, it is Terra.
Yeah, Terra.
It is Terra.
And Green Acres, the Green Acres store. It's a combination of both.
Okay. All right. Michael loves Terra, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Look at the Japanese maple with the asparagus fern and the white impatiens.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Is that beautiful?
Oh my gosh. I cannot. I can't get over it. I cannot get over it. It's so gorgeous.
And then look over here. On this side, we have the kind of a more informal. You've got the couch, the comfy chairs, the coffee table. I mean, who would want to sit out here?
And we're in the middle of summer right now.
We're in the middle of summer.
And this is a beautiful area that I would spend all day in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you notice up here it's lit, so at night it's illuminated. So this is magical.
Man, this is amazing. Amazing.
I love this.
Let me turn around and show the house. How Cape Cod-esque it is. Oh my gosh, look at this.
This is amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have to show off his sculpture.
Okay,
Do you
that
remember where this
actually
is from?
comes from Bali. It's hand carved.
Bali.
They had it shipped. They went on a vacation and they had it shipped from Bali.
Look at that sculpture. He has the coolest sculptures here.
I agree.
And then, of course, Gara.
Gara, and then these are roses.
These are beautiful roses. And this is the one spot in the garden where there's actually a little more color for his wife, right?
Exactly.
A little bit more color, even though he can't really appreciate it as much, but it's still gorgeous.
you can pan over to here.
Okay.
This was the most amazing part. When they built the house, the neighbor's
house, yeah.
It was huge. It was huge.
Yeah.
And it loomed in on there, and they came to me and they said, we need a solution. We want a fast solution that we don't see it. We don't want to have to worry about fences. So we designed in the raised planter, again in bluestone.
Yeah.
That's 2 feet high.
Filled
it with new soil.
Okay.
And then planted a combination of bay laurels, Laurus nobilis,
Okay.
and podocarpus, planted them, and you can see they are totally filled in. You don't even know there's a house behind.
You can't even tell what's behind there. I mean, if you look really close, you can see the white. It's a big house, you guys.
It's a big house.
Modern square house. Very beautiful, but man, they built close to the property line.
Right. They listened to the setbacks. It's 5 feet, but I mean, that house was on top of you, and now all you see is you feel like you're in the middle of a forest.
Absolutely. Or the Hamptons.
Right. And then over here on the fence, you can see, isn't this beautiful boxwood with the white iceberg roses?
I even like the fence with the welded wire on
Well,
top.
one of the reasons that we did that was because you need, if you're not going to put a fence around the pool, you have to have a self-closed fence around the property. They don't have fencing around the whole property, so we did this to enclose the pool area added the black lattice.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that beautiful?
It really adds something. It adds to the fence, so it's not just that the gray and white fence that's beautiful, but the black is gorgeous.
I love it. And then the new trellis that kind of match the other one on the other side.
It's just really, really beautiful. Really, I cannot get over how gorgeous this is.
Isn't it pretty?
I gotta come up with some other descriptor words other than gorgeous.
Okay, so this is interesting. This is their side yard. And again, their bedroom looks out to here.
What a side yard, huh?
What we did was we did not put a fence. There's a road on the other side. We planted the redwood trees. And then in front of the redwood trees, we did English laurel so that they totally have a private area.
Wow. So you guys planted these
the
redwoods.
These are 30 years old.
Wow.
They started out little, and you can see how they've grown.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
And then recently, we planted the English laurel because what was happening was the redwoods were being pruned up so that you could look through them and still see the cars and the road. So I said, okay, why don't we plant a hedge in front of it, let it grow up so that you still have the majesty of the redwoods, but in front of them you have the English laurel, the Prunus lauracericis.
This is beautiful.
Isn't this beautiful?
English
I love
laurel.
those.
This is like really, really pretty, really gorgeous. And I have to say, it's all green.
It's all green.
But it's gorgeous.
It's really wonderful because, again, very New England. There aren't a lot of fences here. We didn't fence in the property. You didn't fence in the front. It's left open. It's giving you privacy, but it makes you feel like the house is built in the middle of a forest.
Absolutely. Like you kind of forget that you're in a neighborhood, right? And there's a pretty significant street a couple blocks down.
Exactly.
You know?
And then, oh my God, look at the pan of that. Is that beautiful?
Oh my goodness. This is just absolutely stunning. Michael, you have outdone yourself again. And what's fun is this place is constantly changing.
It's constantly changing.
Because you're still doing work on this
We're still
place.
doing work. When they filled in the ditch, as I said, they're now adding off-street parking, but we didn't want just the parking right up against the lawn.
Yeah.
So we did the boxwood hedge with more hydrangeas. They're gonna pave that and put a curb, something I designed so that, again, you don't roll into the boxwood.
Yeah.
Little things that we're adding. Again, we added the trellises because of the privacy.
Yeah.
These have been fertilized. We keep fertilizing them, fertilizer, so that they stay healthy.
How old are these?
These are about 5 years old.
What?
Yeah, 5 years old.
What?
Maximum 5 years old.
Oh my gosh.
We bought 24-inch box size. We bought bigger ones.
Yeah.
12. Some of them were up to 12 feet, but they were still sparse. And then we've been fertilizing them, watering them, because we knew we wanted this to be a total screen so that when they come out here, because that's their bedroom, we didn't want them to have to look at the two-story house on that side.
Right. They needed the privacy, and they needed it fast.
And then again, look at the sycamore.
It's just so
wonderful.
Beautiful. It's
so
just so
the thing that's so wonderful about this property is a lot of this didn't have a lot of trees on the property. So what we did was we added them, and as time went on, the trees are growing, and it just makes it even more spectacular.
I mean, the trees are really what make this property.
Oh, absolutely. And you'll notice another lattice screen around the air conditioner.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's so interesting. I love that lattice.
These are little olives.
Oh, these are gorgeous.
Yeah.
These are
they're
beautiful.
a shrub olive in the olive family.
Look at that. Look at that.
Is that gorgeous?
Look at how beautiful that look is. Oh my goodness. This is just absolutely stunning. This is beautiful. So you would describe this as a New England style.
New England style, kind of the Cape Cod, Hampton, definitely New England style. formality with a lot of relaxed planting. That's where the hydrangeas are very relaxed.
Okay.
The roses are very relaxed. Some of the plant material, if you look it up, you'll see that they use a lot of hydrangeas, they use a lot of roses, they use a lot of boxwood and topiaries. That gives it the form, and then a lot of the agapanthus give it a more relaxed. So it's not this really, really rigid planting. It's rigid in terms of some of the accents like the topiaries and the boxwood, but then it's very relaxed when you see those hydrangeas and the agapanthus and some of that's a Lamandra breeze.
Yeah.
When you start looking at that, that relaxes it down.
It's beautiful. So if somebody wanted to do a New England style garden, give me 3 components. Obviously the boxwoods.
The boxwood would be one. The topiaries would be another.
Topiaries. And then relaxed plantings on the inside.
Grasses and hydrangeas and salvias. Some of the play your own jet. What's your favorite?
Plain the blues salvia.
Plain the blues salvia would be perfect for that.
Right?
Any of the lamandras. Tubagia society garlic would be great. Crepe myrtles are perfect.
Yes.
Red buds are perfect for that. Things that are very relaxed, trees that are not shaped other than the topiaries, big shade trees, you know, the October Glory, any of the Japanese maples, any of the acers, ginkgos would be perfect here.
Gorgeous.
I mean, so things that will give you fall color. And as I said, but very relaxed planting camellias, but you don't keep them clipped. You let them get free.
Wow. It's just so beautiful. I love when I ask you a question and your brain is just like,
Yep. And then again, materials you would use for a New England. Brick would be very important. Slate, bluestone is the #1 thing that they use.
Wow.
And for people that say, well, this doesn't look too blue, bluestone comes in a gray. It comes a little bit more blue. It also comes in a green. They call it bluestone, but it's green color. I've used that on another job, and it's amazing.
How cool.
And it's related in the slate family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So slates would be good, and then a slate would be great because it would also go with the roof, but the bluestone is perfect.
Yeah, this is absolutely stunning, Michael. You have outdone yourself.
Yeah, I love this
one. I'm so
one.
glad you showed us this one. This is so fun. And what a difference between, I don't know, like we just saw a Victorian style house.
We saw Victorian, we saw French.
We saw French, we saw the Zero lot, and now we see a beautiful New England style.
And the thing that I was so excited to be able to share this with you is this has been here 30 years. It's all, we're constantly working on it. We're adding things, but it's been here 30 years. So people can say, I have some big trees on my property. I want to add to it. I want to see what it looks like after 5 years, 10 years, 15. This is 30 years, and you can see it just gets better.
Yes. And put the time and effort in now. Because in 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, you're going to have this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even if you have to do it in stages. If you've got a roadmap, if you've got a plan of what you're going to do, that way you don't do the wrong thing and then have to rip it out. You just keep adding as time and budget allows.
Yes. Oh, I just love it. Thank you so much, Michael. You are so awesome. So awesome. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.